Alright guys, today we're going to be doing the orbs in the South District. I have some things that people who wanted me to do, the orbs for the secret hat. So we're going to be doing that. Also, why are there trees back here? Maybe this is just prototype builds for what this map was made out of, but whatever. So the first orb you're going to find right at the spawn locations. You're going to go past the checkpoints, slide on past here, climb up that so you can get up here. And you're going to see the orb right here. These orbs look like the small particle effects, and you're going to hop in. And you'll hear a little sound effect, and that's how you know you got it. So that's the first orb. Alright, for the next orb, what you're going to want to do is hit the green checkpoint over there in the cave. And you're going to see this orb in here. Just squeeze your way on in with the first person. And then you'll touch it, and you'll get it. If you fall down, you won't lose your orb, by the way, and that's pretty much that for the second orb. Alright, so the next orb is going to be the hardest of all of the orbs that you can obtain. This is the hardest orb. So you're going to go up here, and you're going to try and size up at the very edge of that block to make it past over here, and then you're going to do a loop around this block right here. Basically, this orb is just a long, convoluted obby. Oop, I just landed on there. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to... Well, I just got stuck. This obby took me like a bajillion tries, by the way, so don't expect to get this one quickly. In fact, I don't have my shift block on, so let me turn that on. I turned on my shift block for making thumbnails. Now from here, you're gonna do I'm gonna show you exactly how to do this obby. Well, I'll cut to when I get back over there. Alright, we're back over here, so do that. Land here. Land. Of course, I fucking failed. Okay. Alright, now that we're back over here, it took a few tries to get back up here. You're going to sidestep over here, sidestep up here, and then you're going to see this little gap over here. You're going to want to line yourself up and fall down. Just like that. Oh, I almost just fell there, but you want to do that, and then you just want to sidestep over here, and then you're going to get to an outside segment. I almost just failed that net, whatever, to go back and do it all over again. Now we're going to walk out here. They're gonna be like, buddy, where's the orb? It's on this crate over here. You're gonna have to do one more side step, and if you fall here, you have to restart the entire obby. And then once you touch it, of course, you'll be done with the hardest orb. There you go. Alright, for the next orb, head to checkpoint 2 and backtrack over here. You're gonna see this little spike up here, and if you go up, you're gonna see an orb up there. And I mean, it'd probably be like, how do you get up there? Follow where I go. You're gonna sidestep over here, sidestep up here, and then fall on this block. Now, this is a 2-block wraparound, which is really annoying. In fact, I just failed it right there because it's a really annoying wraparound without a jump. Oh, well, not a 2 blocks, it's 2 half blocks, so basically a full block. Just 1 block, yeah. That's the hardest part of this orb, is doing that full block wraparound without the jump feature enabled in this game. Another semi-difficult orb, but still not the hardest orb there is. Let me just keep going at this. It did take me a few tries to do this, so don't be upset if you struggle at it yourself. Yeah, I could have got it right there since I got, like, thrown up a little bit, but I missed my opportunity. Alright, let's just keep going at this. I'm gonna just cut to when I get... Alright, once you get back here, once you get past that, you're gonna go up here, sidestep over here. And you don't have to do this 2 block over here, you can just sidestep over here. And there'll be a truss right here that you can climb up to get the orb. And that's this orb, that's the 4th orb that you can obtain. For this 5th orb, you see these like little barriers, the part of this game where you couldn't hit these or else you'd fall into the ground. Go over here. And those barriers, they'll be very important for this orb. You need, I'm pretty sure you need 1 orb in order to access this little arrow up here. And it will teleport you up here. What you want to do is you want to walk, make sure you're like this, and walk on top of only the blocks with barriers that would stop you normally from getting past an area. So keep sidestepping. This is like the second hardest orb to get out of all of them, in my opinion. This orb is really annoying. Watch me actually do this first try now that I actually said that. And oh, this is actually just the finale over here. I might just do this first try. Now you're gonna sidestep here, sidestep on here, sidestep onto here, hit right here, hit right here. I did it first try actually. God damn, I'm just goated like that. But that's where the orb is that is where your 5th orb is located. Your last orb is also at near checkpoint 3. I don't know exactly how to get this one, and admin did help me a little bit with getting a hold of this one. Like, let me go to the menu right now and do the world menu. It was, Vinny Plays helped me with this one. Right here, this guy helped me, he's a builder, and he helped me out. He placed, like, a block to help me get up into a hard, difficult area. But the gist of getting there, well, let me just reset so I can get back to the tree. But the gist of it is there's going to be a staircase once you get far enough over here. But this tree is going to lead you up to this little podium area right here. So you're going to have to make it up there. Side your way over on these cylinders. Which, I don't even know how they did these, big long cylinders. But it's really cool. Now from here, you're going to hop down here. Hop down here. And you're going to try and get up here. Keep in mind, this is where he placed the block so we could get up, so yeah. Just so you know. And you're going to see over here, there's some stairs. You can faintly see the stairs. Let me just see if I can figure out how to get up here without the block that the admin placed. I think you just go down here. Well, I missed that. Maybe not. Let me reset again. And I'll cut to when I figure. Alright, I think I found out how you do it legitimately without having a builder or an admin place a block. What you're going to do is you're going to do what I did. Well, let me reset so I can get back there since I just fell in the tree part. The tree is a little bit difficult to get past, to be honest, but it's not the hardest thing in the world. And this is your last orb, by the way. I'm also going to show you where you get to the place where you redeem the hat. God damn it. Where you redeem your hat after you get all 6 orbs. So stay tuned on the video if you don't know where to go after you get all 6 orbs. And the area where you redeem the orbs, that's where you get the hints for all these orbs, but I didn't show them because you're probably here just to know exactly where an orb is because you can't figure out a hint in the first place. So follow me. You're going to hop down here, and you're going to want to just walk on here. Skip going down there. Walk from here, and you're going to fall down here. Down here, and you're going to see this little staircase right here going down. Now, don't fall here, or you're going to have to do the tree part thing all over again. You know, some of those corner steps might be a little bit difficult, but you're going to follow this staircase all the way down. So you see me where I'm going? You're going all the way down. Now, this part's the final part. It's really easy. Go up here, and then, well, I just fell. But in between there, you can see the orb right there. And you can't really jump up to get back up to where this orb is, so I can't really get it. But you can see it right there in the corner. Just sidestep and don't fall here, and you should be able to get it easily right there. Alright, so you got all 6 orbs, and you're like, where do I go? So you go to checkpoint 3. Go outside. There's going to be the hint room along with the portal that will take you to the world once you get all the orbs. So hop down here, hop all the way down here. To this little area inside of the bridge. Now go in here. When you walk into these, they give you the hints for every single orb. And you're going to go walk into this one to get all the orbs. You are being sent into limbo. You're going to see this middle message. But you are not being sent empty-handed. But you're not going empty-handed. And it's going to teleport you to limbo. And it's going to instantly teleport you to a world with a funny name. I really like the name. of this world, this like bonus world where they keep the extra hat. It's called What If This Was Actually Bees Missing? We're all actually bees. It's a really good name. And from here, you're going to turn around, and you'll see your claimable hat right here. I really like this hat a lot. You're going to walk into it, and you can jump in this world, and that's where you get this hat. I hope you all enjoyed figuring out how to get all these orbs, and I am out.